Anthony Richardson was born May 22, 2001 in Gainesville, Florida. His father was not around for much of his life as a child, so his mother and uncle were responsible for his upbringing. He developed a love for football at a young age and played his high school football at Eastside in Gainesville. He also played basketball at his high school, making him a dual sport athlete like many before him. As a freshman, he only played in 7 games, but as a sophomore, he started to develop into a dual threat QB we know him as today. With 1,234 yards and 10 touchdowns through the air, and 470 yards and 13 touchdowns on the ground. In his junior year, Richardson took a major leap. In 11 games, he posted 1,567 passing yards with 17 TDs and 924 rushing yards and 16 TDs, nearly a 1,000 season. He had scouts salivating with his athletic ability, and this is when he started to draw comparisons to Cam Newton. Richardson's senior season was unfortunately riddled with injuries, but he was having the best passing season of his high school career through 6 games. Richardson was posting 233 yards per game and finished with 1,398 yards and 8 touchdowns. After his high school career was all said and done, he finished with 4,633 yards and 37 TDs passing and 1,633 yards and 41 TDs on the ground. He was a highly sought-after recruit as 24/7 Sports gave him a 4-star rating and a 92 scout grade. In 2019, Richardson attended the opening combine in Orlando and posted a SPARQ rating of 122.61, which put him in the top 1% of all athletes tested at the opening combine. The SPARQ rating is a scoring system designed to measure sport-specific athleticism. The results from various tests in each of the areas of speed, power, agility, reaction, and quickness are combined and weighted using a sport-specific formula. He received offers from many schools including Georgia, Michigan, Penn State, and Louisville, but he ultimately decided to stick around in Florida and decided to continue his career at the University of Florida with the Gators. After arriving at Florida, Richardson redshirted his freshman year and barely saw the field. As a true freshman, he started to get some playing time, but he was much more of a runner, only passing for 529 yards in 7 games, but he rushed for 401 yards in those same games. Finally, in his sophomore season, he was the full-time starter, and he showed why he was such a hyped-up prospect coming into Florida. He started off his season leading a comeback against the 7th-ranked Utah Utes, where he made plays like this, showing off his incredible athletic abilities.
Anderson goes in motion. What a play by Richardson. A ball fake to keep it alive, and he's got a man alone in the back of the end zone in Jaquavion Frazier.
He finished that game with 168 passing yards and 106 yards with 3 TDs on the ground to go with it. After that game, fans started to take notice of him, and he had many flashes of his dual threat abilities throughout the season, like when he passed for 453 yards and 2 touchdowns and rushed for 62 yards and 2 touchdowns in a close loss against 11th-ranked Tennessee. Richardson finished his final year at Florida with 2,549 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions through the air, and 654 yards and 9 TDs on the ground. He declared for the draft after only starting a total of 13 games at Florida, which is about 2 times less than most NFL draft QBs play in college. CBS did a report of Richardson's strengths and weaknesses going into the draft, noting that Richardson has the potential to be a long-term starter with a strong arm and great pocket elusiveness, but he struggles in the pocket and can get antsy at times and make errant throws. Going into the combine, Richardson was slated as a mid-first round talent, with mock draft experts having him in their top 15, but his performance at the NFL Combine wowed scouts. The 6'4", 244-pounder set combine records for a quarterback with his 40.5-inch vertical leap and 10.9-inch broad jump. But the most stunning number was his 4.43 40, the 4th best number for a passer since 2003, with the others not even coming close to Richardson in size. He was also making some excellent deep throws to receivers, showing off his incredible deep accuracy and arm strength. After the combine, there were a lot of rumors going around saying that Richardson could be a top pick in the draft, with a lot of scouts saying they would be surprised if he falls out of the top 10. How do you think he'll perform in his first season in the league? Thank you all for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.